Right, just leaving the house, got my bag on, just thought I'd show my tree that's coming out round. Need to bury that back in this weekend maybe, if I've got some time. I've got about under a 10-minute walk to Costa, grab a little drink, a croissant, then another 10-minute walk to the station. I bought the ticket, and we'll catch up probably after the train or something. Didn't really do too much work yesterday. Like I said, I was so knackered. I just caught up on a few little bits of admin. Nothing crazy, nothing too strenuous. And just got myself prepped up, ready for today. Thinking about what I'm going to bring with me in my bag. Look at my ticket, it only cost £6.50, so that's alright. And yeah, trying to organise, see if I can go somewhere this afternoon, because the boys have only got a short day today, probably only a couple of hours really. So I'm hoping that I can go somewhere this afternoon, but it would have to be by train. So hopefully it's not too far, but we'll see. I was looking at a job for next week, starting on Monday through till Saturday, a site manager job for a company that I've worked for before. Easy little number in Southend-on-Sea. It's a night works job, so I'm interested to find out a little bit more about that, because in these times of where FCC don't have many clients and isn't doing business every day, I still need to earn a living at the end of the day. So managing sites is my strong suit. It's a fair paid job, so if there is work like that, then I'm happy to take it on. I'm easy really, so yeah, but for now I'm just going to listen to some music. It's pretty cold today. Didn't say what the time is, 6:27 right now, so it's not too early, but should be getting to site for about 8 o'clock, just before. I'm going to take the boys for some breakfast at Mackie D's this morning, and then yeah, we'll go from there really. Peace. Alright, got the train, half-hour walk to site now. I'm about halfway there, just under. Bit of a slap, but these are the things we've got to do. It's quite light work. It's nice to walk anyway. Haven't had a nice walk in a while, so it's nice to switch off. Just let the legs do the thinking for you. And really, I've just been listening to some music. Not trying to do any work right now. Might sound a bit lazy, I don't know. But it's Friday, it's been quite a hectic week. So I'm trying to make sure that I'm not overloading myself too much, because I feel the pressure. I put a lot of pressure on myself. So the more pressure I put on, the more anxiety I get about trying to keep to my own tasks. I think I've just gone the wrong way. I think I'm supposed to turn left back there. I'm just going to check the map. Yeah, it was definitely going the wrong way there. So, as I was saying, the more pressure I put on myself, the more anxiety I get to try and meet my own high expectations, which is damaging to your health. And I know this, so I'm trying to work harder than what I have done before, maybe smarter, more efficient, but bearing in mind that my mental health comes first. Everyone's does. So times like this, it's a Friday, it's cold, but the weather's nice, it's relaxing, it's a new journey. I've not taken this type of journey before, so it's nice to explore new things, although I'm just literally going down the pavement. But it's nice to get out and about, feel the fresh air, get some fresh oxygen to the brain, instead of being in the car, on site, at the computer, on my phone, at home, all these environments that I know so well. It's nice to make a little bit change, even if it is just something small, which we should all be doing a bit more, just to get that break, something different in our brain, especially when you're going through current anxiety feelings. We often find ourselves having those feelings in our safe environments, and sometimes that is what's keeping the anxiety sitting there on the brain. When you go outside, sometimes I feel that anyway, that it relieves a lot of stress somehow. I don't really understand how it works, but all I know is that on this walk I feel good. I feel like I'm almost reminiscing on the times where I used to feel anxiety, and I'm looking at them now, which I still get every day. It's a fight every day. It's a second job. Everything that I do on these calls, on these videos, sorry, everything that I do, all the work that I'm doing, that's my second job. My first job is keeping my mental health straight every day. So starting off the morning like this is a big W for me. It puts me in a really nice mindset, it puts me in a confident mindset, and it keeps me relaxed instead of sitting in traffic panicking about if I'm going to get somewhere on time. I know I'm early, I know that it's only my legs that is going to stop me from getting to site today, and I trust my legs sometimes. So it's just about taking this moment in and looking forward to taking this walk back again later, actually. You know, so I'm double lucky today, where I'm just going to be doing a lot of walking, and really I don't want too many calls today. I don't want too many emails and things to do. I do have a few things to take off my list, but ultimately they're not imperative to get done today. So I'm almost treating today like a day off, really. You know, a day off from the stress, a day off from the pressure, a day off from too many things to do. And let's hope it stays that way. Let's try and keep this mindset up, because it feels good. I'll catch y'all in a bit. Alright, I'm at site. It's 7:26, so I'm a little bit early. I told the boys to get in for 8. So here's a reminder. So today we're just going to fill up these all the mortar tanks up there, all the way through, skim that off nice, screw all these railings down, all these grids down, and then clear site. So it's an easy day. It's an easy day. Obviously we can't really move the barriers until the cement has set, which usually takes about an hour. Well, a bit less, but because it's a forecourt, I don't really want too many cars going over it when it hasn't set properly, you know. So I'm thinking about getting the boys jumping straight on that, getting the mortar in there, so that it's got time to set straight away in the morning, and then we can go and get some breakfast. And then by the time we come back, it's just a case of screwing down these railings and then clearing the barriers and going. I think it's going to be a much better time saver. It's annoying because I've got nowhere to chill really. I'm thinking about just going into McDonald's, sitting there, probably getting another coffee, waiting for the boys. And yeah, still feeling good. Still feeling good. Just talking about nice jobs, I forgot to mention yesterday this beauty, which is next to the one asbestos cement sheets. Looks like we've got damage. So we've got a couple of damaged ones there. But yeah, that'll be a nice strip up and resheet that would. But I mean, again, these things are hopefully not far from where I'm at, but it's nice to aspire to something. And those two jobs there, sitting right there, is living proof, and the job we're doing is living proof that work is everywhere. Literally, I've got 3 jobs right here, right around here. I'm going to go and take a close look at that later, because that definitely looks like it's got a hole in the ceiling. Well, it could be some patch, I don't know. But I'm going to chill in McDonald's, catch you in a bit. Well, it's 1 minute past 8 and the boys have still not turned up. I did say to get it for 8 so we can have some breakfast. So I can't lie, I'm a bit disappointed. I hate it when people are late. It's like my worst thing. I always try and keep to some kind of time schedule. Like I was saying earlier, I put a lot of pressure on myself about keeping to times and stuff. You know, so when other people say a time and don't commit to it, or barely even try to, that upsets me a bit, because I think it's lazy. But I suppose in some other ways it's kind of carefree, which I also respect at the same time, because sometimes we need a bit of a carefree attitude so we don't take ourselves too seriously. But here I am, 1 minute past 8, well, 2 minutes past 8 now. And yeah, things like this just put a bit of a down on my day, because, you know, I'm here, where are you? These things happen. So I'm hoping they're not going to be too long, because otherwise it was a waste of time getting here early, wasn't it? I've not really been doing anything, I've just been chilling in McDonald's. So now this is all, the moment it goes past 8 o'clock, you're now wasting my time. And I hate you for wasting my time. So, yeah. We'll spend a little bit. Hopefully they're just round up here. We'll see. Thought I'd go see this roof that I was telling you about earlier, just to give you an idea of what's going on here in my head. To give you an idea on what sort of thing I'm looking for, and see if that's actually a hole in the roof there. I think if it is, the closer I'm getting. I'm just going to turn the camera around so you can have a nice little vertical asbestos. Wouldn't mind taking that off. That's the hole I was saying earlier, but don't actually think it is a hole. But yeah, still waiting. In a bit.
I know. Bad fucking. Yeah. Down the bottom of the balcony. Hey! Hey, look!
Alright, we've been to the cafe, fueled up. We're at a job now. I'm just sitting in a lorry. Just gonna get my laptop out in a minute. Yeah, not really much going on today, really. These boys got about an hour and a half here, so we're getting a train back. Trying to organise to see if I can go somewhere else, go and scope a job or something like that. But like I said this morning, if nothing comes along for this afternoon, so be it. So be it. I could do with a down day anyway.
Did you bring your drill?
It's too much, buddy.
Alright, bit unfortunate there. The guys are cracking on, but they need to cut out the small return piece because it can't drain through to the main piece that's been exchanged, because the channel that they put in they didn't allow for the rainwater to wash through into that drain, so I need to cut out the other one to make sure that it goes in right. Otherwise it'll be a comeback, so there's no point. We might as well get it all done today. Let's put another hour on a job, but these things happen. Just spoke to the Jag dealer. He's told me that we need a timing change, something like that, and a few other bits and pieces. He's talking about a few grand he said. That's expensive. I'm not impressed. We'll catch up on that one later. Nearly done. Nearly done. 12 o'clock. Home about 1. Not bad. Alright, the boys are all finished. Just packing away now. Alright, I've been inactive for a little while with you guys, but just letting you know that we had a nice early day today. Got home about 1:30. Nice and quiet today, feel relaxed, feel stress free. But at the moment I'm just walking down to go and get the car. He's saying that it's within the brands, like I think I was telling you earlier, which is not good, so we're going to have to talk to him about what he's doing. I've been speaking to LS today about more site managers and more jobs coming on in April when their main client receives their budgets. We've had a few queries come back from the dealing quote, which we answered. They may continue until we get approval, but at the moment things are looking good for Ealing. We're going to be mobilising that mid-March, so that'd be good to get that one in the bank ready to go. So yeah, right now I'm a few minutes out from getting this car. I'm going to go and hit the range later. Too many range days, mate, too many range days. But yeah, I'll come through this one. I know, I'm aware. I've been radio silent, I get it. I've not really been wanting to talk too much, I'll be honest. I went and picked up the car. They haven't given me a quote yet, but it's expensive. The repairs that need doing, chain belt and camshaft, and everything in between by the sounds of it. So a little bit annoying. Grabbed a little cheeseburger and some chips for Dougal. Cheeseburger for me, chips for her. And then I've just come and hit the driving range. I've just spent about an hour or so there. Met a new friend there. We plan to go to the driving range again sometime. We're both very new to the game, so it was good. And he was actually asking me for pointers, which, that's crazy. Put it that way, that's crazy. So anyway, I'm on my way back home now. I'm just going to go to the supermarket, get some bits. Probably Morrison's, but we'll see. Dougal's out tonight, so I've got a few things on the to-do list that I want to close out. I need to send some RAMs, old RAMs, ones for the past 12 months to LS, so they can review how my RAMs have been in the past year, on like an audit perspective for health and safety. So I'm going to have to dig some of those out and send them over to them. And what else am I going to do today? I need to check the to-do list. I want to book the car in with Jag as well, the actual Jag shop, because I feel like that these guys, although they're Jag and Aston specialists, I feel like they're kind of taking the mick a little bit out of me. I could be wrong, but I want to just get a second opinion, really, ultimately. I want to get a second opinion about it before I start committing to these costs. So yeah, for now, I'm probably signing out for the day. Peace and good night.